You're browsing through Steam and you see this free game called Holocure. You're thinking, man, this looks fun, the art is cool, and all the characters are pretty cute and unique. So without any further thought, you download it and start playing. Little did you know you just fell for the oldest trick in the book. Hold on, let me see here. Ah, yes, found it. Thou who download Holocure have taken one step into degeneracy. For you see, young, fortunate soul, that Holocure is a game about VTubers. So now you have two possible thoughts. What's a VTuber, or why would any man with the semblance of dignity watch this shit? Give me a minute, alright? Holocure is a fan-made game based on Hololive members, and if you don't know what that is, I'll get to that later. It was first simply a locally downloadable game, but has now been released on Steam, where many people unfamiliar with Hololive can play. Within Holocure, you have many different characters you can play. You can choose from the funny shark girl, which I'm sure you've seen, or Mother Nature herself. She is watching you litter. Each character has their own unique attacks and ultimates, ranging from raining nuts or an actual jump scare. Even if you aren't into VTubers, you'll find a character that suits your playstyle. Personally, Sana is my favorite because I can just move around and still hit people. I still miss you, Sana. It's a little slow in the beginning, but ramps up pretty fast. As you level up, you are able to choose certain items that will assist you in killing many of these mobs, which begs the question, what are these mobs? Why are they trying to kill you? Why is there a giant monster with a laser beam, and why? These can all be answered just by launching the game. It's not that deep. Anyway, the items contain various references from members of Hololive, such as the credit card, a reference to you automatically pulling out your credit card when you see merch of your Oshi. Spider cooking, a jab at when one of the members cooked an actual spider. A cutting board, a reference to the Some items you can combine them to create collabs, which are much stronger and much cooler combos of items. Take the Dragonfire, the Honka Donka Badonka Dragon, or maybe you're into spinning sausages. I don't judge here. Tired of getting an epilepsy attack? Head to the HoloHouse where you can talk to some of the NPCs, explore what's to come, create Nike, master interior design, plant crops, cook, and fish. Come on, goldfish, come to Papa. I've been doing this for about 3 hours now. Once you've made your money on exploited labor, come to the shop where you can play gacha for your favorite member. Oh, I forgot to mention that you must gamble for the characters. Don't worry, because the devs are not AAA developers and so that Hololive won't send ninjas at their door, the game will never be monetized, so you must actually play the game to get the stuff you want. A riveting concept. If you're an unlucky soul and never get what you want, you get pity points to outright buy what you need. The longer you play and the more money you accumulate, you can get various upgrades like increased damage per level, experience as time goes on, and the chance to reroll items you don't like after every level up. If you'd like a challenge, disable upgrades or outright disable items entirely. The game actually respects you and rewards you for your time. For a mere fan game, this goes above and beyond for the player, a lost principle in game design. With an instant gratification system and fishing, Holocure is the best time burner and way to procrastinate. What's more satisfying than killing a bunch of shrimps, skeletons, and ice cream? Don't you hate it when you start playing a new game and you're already 100% it at 4 in the morning? Can't be me. Now with the game discussed, what the fuck is Hololive? If you already know, you can stop watching, but for those who don't, Hololive is a idol agency that hosts a plethora of streamers. They are some of the earlier pioneers of YouTubing alongside Kizuna Ai and Tsukino Mito from Niji Sanji. You may not know what Hololive is, but I am sure you've seen at least one of the members in a meme or funny clip. For any SSRBs watching, I see you. So who made Holocure? Caillou, no, not from the show, a well-known animator for games like River City Girls and shows like SAO and Mushoku Tensei. As a passion project, he created Holocure, a game based on Vampire Survivors but with Hololive members. You don't have to know what Vampire Survivors is, but just know that they're very similar in game mechanics. Hololive is a Pandora's box I opened. After watching a stream of Marin Sensho playing Touhou, I thought to myself I would never do it again. And then, Botan showed up. That was the last time we've seen Benny after that, for he dived into a hole he could never return from. A rabbit hole, if you will. May he rest in peace. These moving animated anime girls and boys have sucked every single second of my attention span because they're all so goofy and entertaining. While at first you may see this as the marketing of certain assets, the longer you stay, the more you realize that it is much more than that. It feels more lively than just a voice talking constantly, like this video. It's a little ironic that the most hidden form of streaming brings out some of the most genuine personalities or the most outlandish acting. In general, the ability to craft your own personality from the ground up is something you can't do as any other kind of streamer because unlike VTubing, you're extremely limited to your own traits that may or may not be desirable. Look, it's understandable that people think that VTubers are weird. You are talking to the model, not the person behind it. However, you can say that about any internet persona. No matter what you think about Hololive or VTubers in general, you have to give credit where credit is due. Moto Akitanigo, aka Yago, aka Best Girl, is one of the most respected CEOs in the world. Tell me of another CEO whose customers get hyped when they see him. He has only copped W's when it comes to not making the most greedy decisions a company could take. While his dream of creating an idol agency on par with AKB48 may not be realized, I think he has found the secret ending to his company and VTubing's future. The talents themselves all come from a variety of places. Some just wanted to make new friends, some were accidentally scouted in, some in dire need, and some had dreams to be realized. Take Soyse for example. Her diamond in the rough motto is not just a phrase. She was a virtually unknown streamer, making literally all of her assets herself until after undergoing a lot of hurdles and being fed mere crumbs of screen time, she got the spotlight on The First Take, a channel that brings on extremely popular artists to have a one-shot recording on one of their own songs, and let me tell you, she fucking killed it. It's that reason why I and many other fans of Hololive are some of the most committed supporters on the planet. Holocure is just one example of these kinds of commitments, and as with Idol Showdown and other projects that fans produce just for these silly, funny anime characters, Hololive and VTubing in general has created a safe space for all kinds of people to share one collected identity, their support for their Oshi. Every single one of these talents that joined Hololive had some goal, and no matter who you are, you can't help but feel proud for what they have accomplished. Watching Holo 4th Fest at 4 AM to almost 7, I couldn't help but smile like an idiot seeing all the performances and cheering on all the talents. If these regular people that started from zero, because at the core that's what they are, just random nerds and geeks with a passion to share, if they were able to achieve what they wanted, what could that mean for you?